And now our guest today has had his #1 with McFly 20 years ago, and since then he and his bandmates have gone from strength to strength. As well as his musical talents, he is a successful children's author, has partnered with Amy Dowden in Strictly, and is now set to appear as coach on the new series of The Voice UK. Please welcome Tom Fletcher.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Very good. You look great.
So suave.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm exhausted. We had a show last night, so we got on really late. So I'm running on zero sleep.
You literally never stop, do you? And you've got 3 young kids as well.
It's a constant juggle.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, it's but I'm so lucky. I get to do amazing things. You know, I get to jump around with my best mates on stage with the band and write books, children's books and musicals, and have an amazing family. So it's it's worth missing out on some sleep every now and then.
So I love the fact you said that we see lovely pictures of all of you on Instagram and everything else, but I love the fact that you say you're both just winging it like the rest of us. Instagram can portray one thing.
Totally, yeah. I hope we don't give like this false sense of this perfect life. It's complete chaos. Like we never know what we're doing. My wife is so busier than I am, really, and it's a constant juggle. And our lives, it's not like we have, a regular kind of routine. Every day is different, for us. So it's pretty challenging.
You've been together now a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Known each other forever, anyway.
Oh, but yeah. I never know if you're talking about my wife or the band. So no, me and Giovanna. We've been together since we met when we were 13.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're at school. It's so weird that because our eldest is 10. He's only a few years off of the age that we were when we met, which is just so bizarre.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
A lot has come in that time. But look, obviously we're talking about music, but you've written all of these incredible books, and we're massive fans of the books in our household.
Oh, thank you.
With a 5 and a 3-year-old. But we can now see these books come into life.
Yes.
On stage.
Yes, so there's a monster in your book, which is the book, is now There's a Monster in Your Show. It opens this week in Hammersmith. It's been on tour, actually, for, I think, almost a year.
Yeah.
But it's coming to London for the summer holidays. And it's a lovely family show. It's perfect. If you've got young kids, I've got, 3 boys. I know what it's like going to the theatre. It can be quite tense. Trying to get them to sit still, not rustle their sweet packets, and when they want to get up and go to the toilet. This show is for young kids, all the family. The books are interactive books, and they encourage you to shake the book and be loud and clap, and the show is very much in that spirit. So this is a show where you can come and you can be loud, you can stand up and dance and
how long's
interact
the tour
with the show. Well, it's on in London. It starts on Thursday, I think, until the beginning of September, and then it's going back out on the road. So if you want a show for the summer holidays, it's in Hammersmith, and then it's off around the country. But actually, it's been lovely. It's been on tour alongside McFly, so I've got to go see it when it's not just in London. I've got to go and pop in and sit in the back of the theatre when it's been around the country as well.
Wow. How much input does your children have when it comes to the books and indeed the tour now?
Yeah, probably too much, to be honest. I mean, no, it's lovely. Like, they've grown up with my books. I wrote There's a Monster in Your Book, actually, before I had kids. And I tested it out on my bandmates before I tested it out on my kids. They've got the same reading age as my kids, so... but they've grown up with it, and they have a massive, your kids influence you massively anyway in all walks of life. But because I actually write children's books, it's really useful. I've got a whole kind of, like a panel of experts on what I'm writing. So they basically just tell me what I need to write. They get really annoyed if I don't write the books the way they think it should go.
So you've done so much, and Colin and I are both massive fans of The Voice UK, and you're going to be a coach?
I'm a coach this year.
How much are you looking forward to that?
Oh, it's amazing. So I've got the first double chair in the UK, so it's me and my bandmate Danny. Obviously, we've been, standing next to each other on stage for 21 years, 22 years. But it's quite surreal, I've got Danny on one side, and the next side I've got Sir Tom Jones, Leanne Rimes and will.i.am. It's this, which is quite bizarre.
What happens if you don't agree, you and Danny?
Well, there are a few moments. There's one moment where he literally grabs my hand and presses the button. So we've got one chair, so a double chair and one button between us, so we have to agree. And there's not a lot of time, the clock ticks down and you're trying to... We communicate with eyebrows. But the level of talent is amazing. It's incredible to see how many amazing singers are out there looking for that lucky break. And it really hit me, actually, when we started filming, that suddenly this is someone's career, potentially, in your hands, and you're the one in control of that. But it's been an amazing experience. I'm really excited for everyone to see who's on the show.
Do you think you've done so much in your career, like from music to writing to obviously coaching? Is there anything that you prefer, or you know, because it's so varied, but it's all in the same sphere? But
Yeah.
do you think why, or how did you get into it? Or
I don't know. I mean, I'm just so like, it's stuff that I've always wanted to do. Like, I've always loved writing stories, and I've been playing guitar since I was, I think, 5 or 6, or since I was my kid's age. And I grew up at theatre school, so musical theatre's always been a huge part of my life. So I'm just kind of living all of my childhood dreams of what I wanted to do when I grew up, and I've just been, so lucky that I get to actually do those things. But I couldn't pick one of them. I mean, being McFly has been my whole life, really, and even just now that after 21 years we're still together. Last night I was on stage with them singing 5 Colours in a Hair and All About You and all the songs we've been playing for 20-odd years, and we're still going strong. I mean, there you go.
21 years,
pretty
that's
young there.
incredible.
Baby.
Yeah,
Isn't
we've got our 21st anniversary at the O2 in October.
Oh, that's I remember it the first time around.
I'm the oldest in the band. Dougie was 15.
And my boys just
That's unreal, isn't it?
We were talking about beards. Do you ever have
This
a beard?
is about the limit of my beard.
quite
Yeah,
smooth.
I'm waiting for puberty to kick in. It still hasn't happened yet. No, I would love to grow a beard. My wife just made me shave. I grew what I could grow on holiday. My wife made me shave, so yeah. I didn't want to.
Well, speaking about facial hair, there's a bear that's got lots of hair that you're going to be writing music for. How did that come about with Paddington?
Paddington?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I have no idea why they asked me, and I can't talk about it too much yet, but yeah, I'm writing the music for Paddington the musical. Yeah. And that's probably about the limit of what I'm allowed to say, but it's a real pinch me project for me to be involved in. I'm such a small cog in this massive, massive show, and it's going to make everyone cry. It's incredible. But
It's such an iconic character at this stage.
I know.
We've all grown up
That's
with
the
it.
challenge, is that everyone loves Paddington. And also, when you say Paddington, a musical, everyone thinks, wow, that will be a great musical.
Oh,
If
I
it
want him
comes
to
with this
come on
level
it.
of
I want him to
expectation.
come on loose as a guest.
I'll have a word and see what I can do.
Yeah,
You've got to be nice
good.
to him, though.
I'll be nice to him.
Yeah, I love
got
friends with the
tattoos?
late Queen, of course,
Yeah.
so there's a certain level.
like
isn't
pretty,
there?
yeah, exactly. Tattoos. That's the other thing
Got
we're
quite a
talking
few.
about.
I have a
you got
few.
any intimate?
Well, actually, you were talking
Not
about Matt
intimate
Willis. Matt Willis's tattoos. I've tattooed Matt, and Matt has tattooed me.
Really?
Although I can't show you the one.
There you go.
Yeah. On New Year's Eve, we go to their house, the Willis's house, on New Year's, and he had a tattoo gun there, which is a terrible idea. I don't recommend it. And we both ended up tattooing each other. And I won't show you what it is.
That's that's OK. It's absolutely fine. But yes, we were just sort of we did giggle at Emma's reaction to what was supposed to be a very beautiful gesture to mark their anniversary, of course. And it is. We're just saying it is a big gesture, isn't it?
It
But
is.
clearly you and Matt love each other dearly, so it's fine.
Yeah. I want him to get one of my beds.
Yeah. And to think, before you go, the best bonding thing of all is a sausage roll.
Oh, yeah. Can't be.
Isn't
I
this-
forgot to bring them out for you.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get them after. This happened on The Voice, didn't it?
Right opposite where we filmed, there's a Greg's. And obviously, Leanne... Oh, there we go. Look. This was like one of the most surreal moments of my life. Standing in Greg's with Leanne Rimes and will.i.am and trying to explain what a Greg's is to will.i.am.
It just takes that one sausage roll and that's all,
only
the
takes a sausage
convert.
roll.
Yeah, fantastic. Tom, as always, what a delight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.